Hello, just kind of gonna keep this low key. My whole desk is a mess. Pointing it out makes it less. Anyway, so this is I think 43 days. I think is what it was of comics, and it's February 1st, but it's midnight now, so it's the 2nd. Damn. I was hoping it would be like 11 or something. But anyway, so I just was gonna do this on my own anyway, because last time I recorded a a 23-minute long video, and I can't guarantee that this is not gonna be just as long. But yeah, a lot of different reading, and I don't think I've read this much in a long time. So it's nice, I read four books in one day. So yeah, so so what I'm gonna do here is, because this is a lot of weight, so I'm gonna hope that moved the camera. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, just gonna keep this low key, and just kind of let you get to know me, I guess. Or I'm just putting my videos here on the internet for storage, because the 23 minutes takes up a lot of gigabytes. So yeah, so first one we got here is Daredevil 23. Honestly, don't remember much. We can do a little flip through to kind of, if this is the one with Bullseye freaking shooting people in the head. Sorry, that was a text from my mom. I knew I was gonna get some sort of message. But this, yeah, the one before this was, and that one was fucking insane. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna hold back my cursing here. But yeah, just wow. They usually, yeah. I don't know, this Zdarsky, it hasn't it's good, but it hasn't motivated me to be consistently reading it. And this must have been the comic that had a sideways sticker here. It was on sideways. Anyway, yeah, pretty good. And I definitely want to read the entire series and can't wait to have them all next to each other on my wall. So yeah, there's that. How should I put these? Look at that. Okay. So yeah, next we have 33. I like that cover. I'm not gonna open these if they don't spark a recognition in me. I'm just gonna say the Zdarsky, pretty good. Definitely a good fun read. Killshot, this X-Force Killshot one. This was a new one, 30th anniversary of X-Force. It was all right. It was definitely just kind of yeah, it had a bunch of different variants of Cable and stuff, if I remember right, but it just $5, and I think the cover's pretty cool, and at least it looks like it's drawn by Rob Liefeld, and I don't understand why they wouldn't, so I think it is. But yeah, so there's that one. Okay, so yeah, this is where it gets pretty I guess you'd say obscure, but this is the Clone Saga Part 3, because I couldn't. So Adventures Underground, a comic shop I went to, this is the earliest one of the Clone Saga they had, and I was interested in the Clone Saga, and I was able to find out, so it's not real well regarded, but you can do it good sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man is one of the storylines I wanted to read. Ultimate Spider-Man's pretty good. And so yeah, I just wanted to get more, specifically to get this cover, because Doc Ock in the movie was really good. But yeah, definitely love this cover, and Memory, it's very interesting how his tentacles are, kind of maybe some sort of nanotech thing. So I found that interesting. Not nanotech, but just garbage crumbled together. Anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. Part 8. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get more of that, but honestly hasn't made much of an impression to do anything about it. This was pretty good, pretty surprising. Jared Leto attached to the movie just makes me just go, ah, So, I was able to get part 1 and part 2. So Very excited. Decent storyline. I think it had a little bit of Blade in it, so also very cool. But yeah, proud to have those. So yeah. 112, pretty cool, I guess. It's like Death of Goblin or something. I guess spoilers. That's not the issue where he does die, but yeah, this 117, very, yeah. See, I can go. Okay, I remember what happens in this one. This one has a very. I'm gonna spoil it. Let me just say I'm gonna spoil it. Very, very, like, kills his son. He kills Harry. And I don't remember this brown guy. Jeez. But yeah, he kills his son. That was just, I had to take a picture of it because it was just like, shit, that was good. You know? And you just had to be like, oh fuck. I killed him. So yeah, that was really good. Then this one, pretty cool cover. Didn't really, yeah, no memories of it really, but I bet, you know, I'm just gonna, for the heck of it, because I don't remember the team fighting Spider-Man here, and he doesn't, especially doesn't die here. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. J. Jonah Jameson moment. Definitely would recommend, but I didn't really like the art style at all. As you can see, it's not the who's the guy that did it with Bendis originally, but yeah, he was good there. But yeah, this one was pretty good. Yeah, the Bendis, he's great. He's definitely one of my top favorite writers. And I also have this one, which is pretty good. It might come up later. It will come up later. So yeah. And get in there. Yeah, pretty cool one. No Sinister Six, I don't think. So, you know. Life Day! Star Wars Life Day. You can know when it's just like, yeah, that one. It's fine. It's fine. That's just. I'm gonna actually look up what the people's consensus of it are on comic book reviews. Is it this site? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I see it. Okay. Let's see. No, stop it. Sorry, my cat. I feed her like 10 times a day and she's still hungry. Life Day. And so she might be a common occurrence in these videos. Okay, the first one I see is not right, but it has a bad review. So I thought it was. I have to type in fucking Star Wars Life Day. Oh, it deleted it all. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna guess a 6.5 or 7. Where is it? Did no one care to review it? Wow, it's not on here. Oh, it's there. Sorry. Okay, so I have this, you know, like, I'll be able to find it. We have just nothing. It's very weird. Star Wars Life Day. But yeah, it's just really, I mean, it's cool because it's got Easter eggs to the Life Day thing, like you can see, like but it's just kind of like, I don't care. I mean, it's cool to have because you can just like, you know, when you want to, like, what I like to do is have like When it's Halloween time, I put some spooky comics up. When it's because I have this display wall. When it's Christmas time, I didn't have anything, so I just put Fantastic Four up. That wasn't really what I wanted to do. It was just kind of I want to see all my Fantastic Four comics up. Anyway, I didn't really have anything for Christmas at all, so I didn't do anything. My point. Ooh, yes! Mystery Miracle #1. Pretty cool. Pretty happy to own it. I got this for Christmas, so I think I read this the day of Christmas I got it. So that was Christmas Eve. Now this is Christmas Day. So yeah, pretty cool that I was able to. I found this on the internet and bought it on eBay, and then my mom gave it to me. But yeah, in these future videos, you're gonna see me reading the Scott King run because I don't know when, but I'm gonna read the Rorschach one first. So the Scott, I always call him Scott. It's Tom King. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. I probably did it early in this video too. This one, I read this 2 times. I've read this last year and I read it this year, and yeah, it is. I'm happy to own it, but I really don't like it. I want to know what people's consensus of it are, because it's given me a bad rap. Why did it do that? It's given me a bad rap for X-Men comics. I mean, it's like, obviously it's great. I love the X-Men, but it's just like it looks like it's in alphabetical order. That's why I wasn't able to find Life Day. I don't understand though. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I mean, the art is what gets me through it. It is amazing, and you know, you're reading history of you know, because this is an iconic book, but I don't know. The story is just I don't know. It's weird because, like, I know I don't like it, but if you asked me why I didn't like it after reading it, I'd be like, oh, because, you know, they're telling you all the because this was kind of what it was. It was like it's introducing all the characters in somewhat of a. I definitely liked. Do I have it here? It was another X-Men one with Gambit, and anyway, I like the cover better on that one, and I like the story of it a little bit better. But yeah, for X-Men, it hasn't been like extremely. Yeah, what the heck? X-Men #1, you can't find it. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. This one, pretty well done. I was pretty surprised with it. Star Wars 96. So the reason I got this was because I have an action. Oh, right here, actually. It's funny. I have this action figure of her, and the Luke one. So this is her first appearance. Yeah, I don't know where the Luke. Oh, I see his little broken lightsaber because he comes with this, like, gosh, man, it would have been one of those things where I ruined it as a child. It looks like I did, but anyway, so it comes with this Luke Skywalker. He's right there. So yeah, pretty happy to own these together, and so yeah, very good. I like the art style. It has a couple of those Star Wars characters that were made up that I just didn't care about. But yeah, I definitely would love, I would gush if I saw this in live action. So who knows? You know, never say never though, especially now. But yeah, now we have Fantastic Four King Size Special. So yeah, these, and it's got the Silver Surfer, first solo Silver Surfer story. First Silver Surfer story. First solo Silver Surfer story. You get it. I was trying to do it to be impressed, say it to be impressed. Anyway, so yeah. And also first appearance of Psycho Man. This was old school Christmas present. Pretty good. I liked it. It's fine. I definitely would, probably, I don't know. It's a good one. I just, I don't know. I love the art. The Jack Kirby art is always great, but it's kind of like a weird kind of thing where I like the Fantastic Four, but sometimes I just can't entirely get on board. But when I do, pretty good, and I was able to get through this book. It took me a while. I do remember taking like 4 days to read it, and sometimes it was like, oh, I want to go to sleep. Sometimes, because I read before I go to bed. Sometimes it's I want to go to sleep. Sometimes it's I'm not really engaged here. Sometimes it's yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Secret Invasion #1. Pretty happy to have this one. I think I could probably just breeze through this and be like, yeah, the storyline is great, and just flip through it. And my favorite cover, I think, in this entire stack here. It's really good, and I thought the whole storyline was very good, but apparently that's not you don't do that. Fuck. Big no. I just spilled knockoff Diet Coke on my comics here. They should be fine though, because they got the protective coating. And I was like, this is not a good spot for this here. But I was like, I literally will put it in a place where it will get it will be more dangerous. Luckily, it wasn't entirely filled, but I don't know. Yeah, I just want to make sure that those. Some fucking gist. It's so annoying. I'm just gonna use one of these. See, the thing about this is like, I'm not gonna edit these videos, and because I wouldn't otherwise, I might edit them if I feel so in the future, but at the moment I don't care so much. Okay, yeah, let's move on. So yeah, I guess I just read the Secret Invasion one, and then I read the Death of Spider-Man. This one was a pretty good issue. It had, I was pretty surprised because it had Captain America shooting, oh, that's totally wrong. It had, I was hoping I could talk on autopilot, but I can't. It had Punisher shooting Captain America, and then Spider-Man jumps in the way and saves him. So yeah, pretty cool one to have, because I remember like seeing this in like a Watch Mojo video or something. I don't know, but I've seen and heard of it before, and I've been thinking about it for probably around middle school or something, and just like kind of thinking of that moment of when Spider-Man did that. Anyway, so very cool, because I didn't even know it was going to be this. I was just like, Death of Spider-Man, cool cover, so. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here's number 2. Yeah, it's a great storyline. I think that's one of my second favorite covers, and yeah, this is one of the covers get pretty interesting how, I guess I'm just going to get entire spoilers when I go like this. I'm going to spoil it. Okay, so it's pretty good because I literally thought that Iron Man was going to be a Skrull, because like the way that this Skrull Queen was like gaslighting him, like made it like so like this is the way it is. And I was like, geez. And but yeah, here is number 4. Some of these issues, like with this cover, they have like these B stories I just didn't really care about, like with those people on the cover. And here's another cover. Here, this is the variant cover because I got it for on lot from eBay. Yeah, and here's a 5. Pretty cool cover as well, but just not one of those covers I just gush over the same. Pretty cool cover. I like that Captain America look. I'm just gonna be talking about the covers and stuff, but just overall, I liked the Secret Invasion storyline and really could see it. This is actually a really cool cover too. I really like this one. And yeah, 7 out of 8. The final battle one here is. This is the final battle one? This looks exactly like that other one that was, yeah. Just Captain America in the middle. But yeah, I looked up on the comic book roundup website where people were reviewing it, and they didn't like it as much. And I was like, nope, I don't want to read it. But Bendis, yeah, again, Bendis, great. It looks like this kind of, I don't know if it was like that, but it's kind of got this on the sleeve. Okay. Deadpool, the Deadpool Circle Chase series. So I have read 1 and 2, and I couldn't get through it because the thing for X-Men for me, the X-Men universe, is just these characters you don't know about. At least I don't know about. The characters I don't know about. And like it's just like I knew about Black Tom Cassidy from Deadpool 2, but beyond that I just wasn't very like interested in the storyline in general. And Deadpool has his redeeming qualities, but beyond that it wasn't really something that was easy to get through. But I'm super glad to own this, but it was just overall consensus of it is just like not like overwhelmingly like, but it was fine. It was fine. It had good parts. I wish I liked it, but I just I can't force myself to. Let's see. Deadpool. Yeah. It just shows you all of them. That's annoying. Okay, well, yeah. This one, really liked it. I really liked it, and I want to see so many more. It was just like, I knew when I opened it, I was like, oh, I gotta save this for morning coffee and, little biscuits or whatever, because it just reads like a comic strip. And honestly, there were moments where it's like, oh wait, we're turning this into a little bit of a storyline. I don't really want that, but I actually enjoyed it quite a bit, and I love all the parody versions, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite ones. The what if stories, I hate them. I hate the what if stories. They're boring as hell. I'm sorry, controversial opinion, maybe. I don't know. See, this is why I want to post these videos, is to kind of interact. 24 minutes already, holy shit, nobody's gonna watch this. But yeah, it's just, I don't even know if I'll be able to post this. If I didn't post this, it sucks. But yeah, I really liked it, and I think I even looked up if there were any more, but I don't know, even though like the ideas were kind of stupid, I just love to see just like the random shit, like, freaking, what if Aunt May was a superhero? And it goes like, I don't remember what the jokes were, but a lot of them were just fine, but it was fun to read. And that's why I like comic books is when they're fun to read. So yeah, glad to have this one. Definitely one of my top ones of this month, of this, reading month. Devil's Reign. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love Zdarsky. Oh man, he's on my list of guys I love now. Dude, this cover alone makes me want to cry. It is so... I'm sorry, I have 4 cats. I live in a big house, so... Not big house, but I'm just saying, like... It's okay that they do... It's not gross. It's not gross. But yeah, great. I love... I don't want to spoil this, but basically just like so great, and I just loved everything about it. And I think that I think this issue was kind of like a step down from issue 1, and issue 3 would kind of go a little better. But yeah, this scene with these two, that was cool. I like the Doc Ock in it, and I love the Kingpin kind of thing he's got with Doc Ock, so that's really cool. Even though I say no spoilers, Okay, yeah, so this is the moment I kind of realized, okay, I don't hate X-Men too much, because it can be good. And so this is the first appearance of Ms. Sinister. This was a book I've been looking for a while. And yeah, it was pretty good, and it made me realize, wow, you don't need to have context to be good. You don't need to have the reader doesn't need to know everything for the story to be enjoyable. But I think this was like, decent, but it wasn't like 9 out of 10 or anything. It was just like, yeah, it was like 7.8 or something, it was an 8-ish, but it wasn't really like, wow. But yeah, it was cool. Chris Claremont's pretty good. This one was actually just surprisingly good as well. I got this from a Walmart pack. I thought about like, how did they were okay with doing that, PCI public consciousness. I think some people take that a little too far. It's obviously like, let's shut up here. Okay, but yeah, I enjoyed it surprisingly. I decided to read this one next because it said Marauders, and they were apparently in that they're involved with him, so I wanted to see how they were involved with Mr. Sinister. It was Deadpool 4. Yeah, I think this one was good. You know what? I hope it comes up next, but the next Deadpool series, when I'm thinking about, what were iconic moments? That is where you get some iconic moments. I swear they're never this chaotic, and I think they can sense that they're being reported. I picked this up and I'm like, wait, I read this? But yeah, I remember it now. It was cool because it was Secret Invasion from their perspective. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember reading Secret Invasion being like, hey, whatever happened to that? Like, how did they get out of that? And so yeah, it is kind of like, oh, it's one of 3, so you don't get how they escape the negative zone and everything. So, but yeah, I really liked it, and I think that it would be a cool thing to just be like, to find 2 and 3 like in an LCS, but I don't think I did, so I won't. So yeah, these ones are pretty cool. 178. I just read 177. Yeah, I did. But yeah, pretty cool. First Power Man and Iron Fist, and it made me want to with Daredevil. It made me want to read their Heroes for Hire, because it was pretty good, and I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the dynamic and stuff. So yeah, it's very good, and I really enjoyed it. Is all I can say. Frank Miller's freaking awesome. Pretty sure this is him. I love this one. This is if you want spoilers, Death of Elektra. This is very good. I really liked it. Uh, Bullseye is so good. Bullseye is so good. That was my Alexa. Um, I just can't. Um, uh, See, this cover is like, could be better, but it is, you know, I've seen worse. You know, I don't think I'd buy bad covers. I'd buy okay covers, but with good storylines, or just like okay covers that are worth a lot. But yeah, so very good. I just loved Bullseye in this so much that I wanted to get his like second appearance at least. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. But dude, his character in this is like steals the show, dude. It was so amazing, and I just loved it so much. 181. I got 180 up. Wait, that's 179. I got 180. I just got that just a little bit ago. So I got 180. I got 182, 183. So I'm gonna read those, and then 190 where she comes back to life. So yeah, pretty good. Next, oh, you can tell I liked Bullseye. So yeah, and I read this one next. This was a True Believers, so a reprint, and yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty good. I really liked it. Obviously, it's not Frank Miller, but yeah, like I just love how he's kind of like he kills this guy in just to send a message, you know, that if you don't give him what he wants, even though the guy wasn't even offered a chance, you know. I just really enjoyed that, and I think that, you know, it would be great to, you know, see him back in the MCU, hopefully with that same actor, because I really liked him. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is a pretty cool cover. This is 184. Yeah, this one was had the Punisher in it, and I think I'm gonna have to read it again when I read 183, because, you know, kind of, because I really wanted to get that storyline of, is this 181? Yeah, I'm gonna read 182, 183, 184, because I just want to get that storyline of how Matt is going through Elektra's death, because I haven't really read any of the Elektra issues, so I'm just going to be experiencing the death, which kind of sucks. So, but yeah, here we go. Overall, like, not that special, but when you compare it to the Circle Chase, I loved it a lot more, especially the number 2. Nope, that's not it. I should have at least gotten to it. Wait, why does this one not have a... Whatever. But yeah, I especially love the art on this, and I think it looks so much cooler than, you know, the original Circle Chase one. But yeah, I'm looking through this, and it's kind of like, Black Tom Cassidy again. Yeah, it's Deadpool without his mask. It's kind of cool, and... But yeah, and I love his suit, and he freezes the guy. Yeah, so yeah, it was good. I liked it, and it wasn't like storytelling at its peak, but it's Deadpool. Don't expect that. Yeah, so yeah, pretty good, and I definitely will put it on the wall of comics I am appreciated to have. Trial Magneto. This is that issue where I went, I don't want to read any more of this series. I only got one left, though. Oh, she's old. Okay, I'll buy it. I'll buy the next one. An old version of Scarlet Witch. So, I think that was 3, and this is 4, where she, you know, I want to make sure. Oh yeah, this one was the ripped one. Yeah, I think, yeah, this one was probably the best one in a while. Wait, did I not claim this digital code? Yeah, so I think I have read this. one where she solves everything. Let me get this. I'm gonna put this to the side actually to get this code. But yeah, pretty enjoyable, and I think that, oh yeah, that's why I didn't do it, because I was gonna return it. This one is out of its, oh wait, no, this one, where did this go? But yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet, very cool to own. This is obviously the reprint. I got a bunch of these for my birthday, so this was the first one I read. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I remember Barnes and Noble and reading the first pages of this. I didn't get this story at all. Obviously, it's because at the end here we have some people fly into their bodies, but so yeah, it makes me want to kind of get number 2, but advertising for Secret Wars on the back as well. It's pretty cool. So yeah, here's number 2. Juggernaut is really cool in this one, and he gets a thing of molten lava dumped on him, and it's super cool. And so yeah, very, very cool. Overall the story is like, yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy. Geez, this Wolverine, I'm kind of very fuzzy on it. It had, I don't remember anything. I know nothing. I think it was probably fine. Oh yeah, I remember taking a picture of this shot. That was pretty cool. This is like, yeah, 3. So there's like, you're out of the loop here. Yeah, I remember thinking, yeah, the variants of the Wolverine were pretty cool. Yeah, that was, oh, and the Deadpool at the end. Yeah, that was cool. So yeah, it's cool. It's fun. But if you, it's not something where you're like, they gotta do this in live action. It would be cool. It would be cool, like a Loki thing. Wait, oh shit. This is all we have left. This one is, I think, Minister Shinosha. I could have, totally been faking that I knew what it was, but I couldn't get it out. But yeah, once again, no clue what happened, what the storyline was, but I enjoyed it. But Mr. Sinister, he's just kind of like not doing anything. So I don't know why I like this character. I just like his outfit, but yeah, I definitely would like to see him in live action, and pretty cool cover, and storyline is cool. There's not much to say there. Here we got Uncanny X-Men. This one took me a couple days to read as well. Not saying that it's bad, but it was just long. I think it shows you how many pages you are, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Especially seeing how they did it, like who's the main characters and all, especially compared to like the animated show and the movie. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think that it was it's something I'm glad to have in my possession. I think this might be another next X-Men one. Yep, this one. What the fuck? Just, this is the first appearance of Apocalypse, and he's just with some freaking jail dude, like some guys that are like, it was just so, it just felt so weird. Like this is your first panel of Apocalypse, and he's just like in this group of people, and it's just like, what are you doing? Anyway, found the ending interesting as well, with you know, Cyclops going, is it possible? Can Phoenix have survived? Can Jean and Phoenix really be one? Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, kind of want to read the next one. But yeah. So I kind of have a little bit of a X-Men Renaissance. I watched the First Class movie and then I read this comic book. It was actually really good. I really liked it. I think this was probably one of my favorite X-Men comics that I read. And I love the art on this cover here. But yeah, let me take off this $2 sticker. But yeah, it was very interesting. It was like the perspective from 40 minutes long. Wow. This is such a flow, dude. Just a straight up flow of just tuning out. But yeah, so yeah, it's from the perspective of Iceman, but he looks more like Silver Surfer there. Yeah, I thought it was really cool, and you know, I really liked it, and I almost want to get, you know, another one, but I'm like, I don't want to spend any money, especially when it's not going to be worth any. It's not going to go up in value necessarily, I don't think. Okay, this one was cool. This one was pretty cool. A longer one that I was able to go through it really quick, so you know that's when it's good. And it made me go like, oh man, too bad, you know, I couldn't find 76 in my LCS, because it is pretty good. And oh yeah, it's got one of those covers that goes, let me get the centerfold here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. And I think that it'd be pretty cool to see Ben Reilly in live action. And I really like the story of how they kind of make that him the main Spider-Man. And I feel like this one might be worth something a couple years maybe. But yeah, very cool comic, and happy to own it. Devil's Reign 3! It gets pretty good again, and can't remember much really, but is this the one that introduces the Frightful Four? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that, and would love. This is one of those series where I'm like, oh, I don't want it to, no, but also I don't want it to be more than 6 things long. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm happy that it's good, because Zdarsky, you know, and I can't wait to see how this ends, especially. And I don't know if I should get the spin-offs, but I've gotten a couple. Defenders. Read Defenders. It's really good. It's really good. I really liked it. And I mean this one or the next one, we're just kind of like, that was good. Not bad, but it was, yeah, it was good. You know, kind of like a slightly optimistic, that was good, you know. It wasn't like I love the art of it. I really do. This one is a little out of the blue, but I had this one in my bathroom, so when I'm on my phone, you know, I'm you know, just not on my phone, and you know, I had this under the sink so I could just read it whenever I wanted, and I was like, I haven't read this, I haven't finished reading it, and apparently it's pretty good. The series is pretty good, but just like reading the 2 issues, it hasn't got me like, what, this is freaking art, you know. And frankly, I want to pick and choose what I get into, so okay, so last 3 here. You have Defenders 4. I love this one. This one is really cool. If you look at first, you're like, oh, huh, interesting. Who are all these characters? And wait, is this guy supposed to be like some weird Iron Man? Is this supposed to be Captain America? Did I just rub him right here? But no, but yeah, it is like an abstract version of all the characters: Spider-Man, Daredevil, Thor, there's Hulk, and I just really enjoyed like the kind of the philosophical kind of, just like, you feel them, and like they speak in colors, and it's just super great, you know. You just don't see, you know, stuff like that. And so yeah, really good. I really enjoyed that. here was Dare. So I read these two today. This one and the next one. Daredevil 177, really good. I really liked how Daredevil had to go through, getting his senses back, which I didn't know he lost because I didn't read beforehand. 172. So I have 172, 177. So if I get like 73, 4, 5, 6, then I'll be filled in. But yeah, so I just love his journey that he goes on with Stick. But the B story in this really like slows it down, and I'm like, I don't care about Foggy Nelson and this other lady with the black hair. Like there was like 3 different stories. I mean, like I thought it was interesting to see like the Daily Bugle have to like be like, hey, we need lawyers because we are going to get sued. Because it's like I just love that idea of like, yeah, that would happen because they're assholes. But yeah, I mean, he's an asshole. But yeah, so pretty cool. At the back, you see like an advertisement for Star Wars Empire Strikes Back toy or something. And I thought that was interesting because it's like, I'm not gonna bring it out because like that. This was existing when Star Wars came out, and I just found that really crazy. Last one is X-Men Classic 64. Now, I realized a while after I bought these that these are reprints, but I got it because this is Mike Mignola art on the cover, and I got these in an antique store, and I found it just really interesting, and I just wanted I'm gonna get a Wolverine cover, but yeah, pretty cool. The story is like good when you get to the end because you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna spoil it. And it is like you have this, you have all these characters where you're like, wait, like Wolverine's like that mutant is this guy who looks a lot different in the thing. I mean, he has the same body type and his general color, but he's like a little purple. Anyway, so he like uses one of Wolverine's skeleton of Wolverine's claws and like cleans his teeth. And like there's also like this Nightcrawler guy that's like there's like a like a slave, and you're like what's going on? Are these just like illusions? But it was actually like them from a time where they didn't make it out, or because it's like a realm where time and age and you can live at the same time. It's I love that kind of mind-bending storytelling. So that's why that one was pretty unique and pretty well done. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to make this video any longer, but yeah, so yeah, pretty good read.